Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Lay me down behind the moon, tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more. We could be dancing in the stars.
This is to make my hair curly. I'm not leaving it like this. What's up, my dudes? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. If you're new here, I'm Ellie and I've been gone for like 2 months. I haven't been posting anything because I have been like in and out of hospital fairly regularly at the doctor's because I have had really bad abdominal pain, which if you don't know what that is, it's like here. It's like the top of your stomach, like just below your ribs. And nobody really knows why. So they thought I could have gallstones, didn't have gallstones, had an ultrasound to rule that out. And I'm on loads of different medications, which have unfortunately ruled out some tests, but they take like a month to get out of your system. So I'm just having to like go with it now. So yeah, now I'm waiting for an endoscopy. So I missed like 6 weeks of school. So I'm basically just trying to get back into school first and everything else is coming second to that. But it's like, it's hard because it comes and goes. It's like always there, but then it'll get worse randomly. So I'll just be sat in the middle of the lesson and then I'll be in like agonizing pain. And it's not like triggered by anything. And it's like, I've checked like all the symptoms. It's like not my diet. It could be anything at this point. I'm kind of getting a bit better. Well, I'm not really getting much better, but I'm like getting more used to it, which sucks. And realised that I kind of just have to like get on with my life, basically. That sounds so dramatic, but I'm in year 11, so that's why it's more important. Basically, I've been ill and I kind of still am ill, but like I'm dealing with it now and I'm just trying to carry on even though everything is falling apart around me. I forgot to actually mention what this video is even about. So I have quite a productive day today, even though it's almost 2. Obviously I have loads to catch up because I basically missed a whole half term of school, of GCSE year. I have to finish taking notes on Romeo and Juliet, which we are actually meant to do in year 9, but like none of the classes did that. So I have to finish doing that. I got something called York Notes, which is like an online textbook. So yeah, I'm gonna use that. And then I need to go to get some more revision cards, like flashcards, because I've run out of flashcards, which is the weirdest thing and I never thought I'd say that, but I have like no flashcards for some reason. That's my advent calendar for this year. It's Nick's. Really excited about that, but I need to find somewhere to put the makeup that's down here, not that stuff. This that I'm getting rid of, that's the wrong word, probably like donating, passing on. I need to find somewhere to put that. I'm just gonna put it all in for now because I don't know exactly what I can give, because there's obviously gonna be rules. So it is like 5:30 now. I first started vlogging at 1:30, which was already too late. But then I went out and I got flashcards and I've just been procrastinating since. Here's my second bowl of Co-op sweet and salty popcorn. I'm the sort of dumb person that doesn't charge their laptop after they run, like after they've used it. So I'm running on like 30%. That should be okay. So I'm gonna set the time lapse up. So guys, I just finished up Act 3. I'll show you what my notes look like so far, but my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go have tea while my battery's on. I wanted to talk about now the video that I had fully filmed and then I lost a big chunk of, I don't know how, and it didn't make sense anymore. That video was about period poverty. I think I will remake it probably if I get time, but I wanted, in case I don't, I want to say something now, so I'm gonna link ActionAid below. They are a charity for women and girls all across the world. They help against period discrimination and try and reduce the stigma, which is a really brief way to sum it up. I highly encourage you to go and check out the link and see what they're all about. The things that people still have to like put up with is like so shocking. They're an amazing charity. I think I'm gonna do like a charity a month, so I'll have them linked in my description box for the next month. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What is up, guys? It is the next day. I think the colour has fixed itself by the looks of it. This is my charger for my laptop. I don't still need it, so I'm gonna get rid of it now. There we go, all my lights are on now. I got home a few hours ago. It's now 4:15, so I've been home for quite a while actually. I've had to have more anti-sickness medication, which is always fun, and I did a little photo shoot because my cat was looking really cute and I thought, why not take some photos of her, and it actually turned out. So they will be on my Instagram, go check that out. The link will be in the description. And I thought, since I have 2 more acts of Romeo and Juliet to annotate, I was going to do more than that last night, but that's all I managed to get through. I thought I'd show you guys how I took my notes in it. Also, most of this book isn't even the play. Like this, none of this is the play. This is the play now actually. But there's a big section in the front and then there's a big section in the back. I'm not going to talk about that. We're talking about how I take notes, if you're interested. So yes, this is that. So normally all I use is this purple highlighter, which is Stabilo one, and then this black pen. It's a Zebra Z grip, it's the medium. I'll show you an example of some of my notes. Obviously it's a big play, so I don't have that many per page. So this is a good example down here. I'll highlight the bit that I'm referring to. Juliet is on about the contract tonight, which is her deciding to marry Romeo. So I put the technique down first normally, and then I'll do some points off of that. It doesn't matter if it's explaining why it's that, what that technique means, or like relating it to the plot, just general points about that thing, about that quote and how it's related to everything, really. So the first thing I do when I'm taking my notes is I go on to York Notes, and then I go on to Study. I find what scene I'm on, so I'm on Act 2, Scene 1. And then it's got all different bits. And I click through it and I try and find somewhere that has quotes on it, so like here or here. And then I will transfer that over into my book. So I just found this and I thought this quote was interesting because it kind of reflects back to the patriarchal society that Shakespeare lived in. I'm going to give it a technique, so I'm just going to use adjective because that's all it really is. And then underneath it I'm going to do a little arrow. I either do a little arrow like this or just a little like sideways chevron, like a point, or just a dash. And then I'm going to write something about this adjective, which is womanish. So patriarchal society. How do you spell patriarchal? Hey Siri, how do you spell patriarchal?
Patriarchal.
Then underneath that again I'm going to do another arrow. That's dodgy. And then put women seen as weak. That then implies that's why Juliet needed to get married so quickly and why she fell in love with Romeo so fast. That's all I'm going to say for now, and I'm going to carry on and make the rest of my notes.
Space makes me sad. Feeling like Pluto, you already knew though. I'm hiding just behind the stars, but how come the stars don't shine when it's day?
So guys, I just finished Act 4 and I took a little break to kind of celebrate that because I'd done so much. Well, I did the whole of Act 4, but I wouldn't have done that if I realised Act 5 is 16 pages long. Why didn't I just do that first? So almost done, yay! I'm not going to time-lapse the rest of this though. And this is kind of boring just watching me write notes because they're not even colourful ones. Also, I swear, like the other day my face was really dry and now it's like really oily. Kind of confused. Okay, bye. Today in art, I realised that I'm kind of okay at drawing with coloured pencils. We're doing our final pieces, building up to them at the moment. Well, I'm building up to them. Everyone else is kind of starting to get on with it. And I drew this little lantern. Then I coloured it in. This is what it was. I'd drawn that and then I'd photocopied it. And then I coloured it in because it didn't look glowy enough. And it's a street light. And then it looks like that. And I think it's alright. So I thought, why not try and do some of that? Not necessarily something that's in my final piece though. And I remember I took all this other photography and I thought that would be a canny one to try and draw. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's better than a normal drawing, I think. And I'm wondering if this is what I should have been doing the whole time. What are you doing? Hey bud. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them to it. These pencils are from W.H. Smith. I'm so stupid. I was looking for this pencil case because I need it for my exams. I've literally had my pencils in it the whole time. Oh my god. Okay.
The sky at night makes me this way. Why you so far away? Galaxy cast away. Watching you hopelessly. Why aren't you home with me? 'Cause space makes me sad. Space makes me sad.
This is the sketch I've done off of this. I've got some like basic like light and dark areas sort of filled in. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:05 a.m.
It's 11. I got up to go to school this morning and that just wasn't happening. I look so dead. Not doing too great. And I realised as well that this drawing that I started last night is ridiculously tiny and I'm gonna have to do it big. This feels really awkward. So I'm gonna do some DT. Oh my god, I don't want to sound like so overly dramatic, but I was just attaching my tripod onto here and my phone fell off of the sofa cushion down back here and then it went down past this cushion and it's gone down in literally into the settee. In between the lining, it's in there.
Take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Lay me down behind the moon. Tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more.
So as per per usual, guys, I did not film an outro, excuse me, because I don't have my life together. So, thanks for watching. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Space makes me sad.